that all. Next, Dr. Phil.
Good morning to you. Welcome to Pittsburgh Today Live. I'm Christine Sorensen here with a special co-host for the day, Scott Blasey of The Clarks. And Scott's going to be with me for the next hour. We're going to talk about all of his favorite people and places. So I'm excited to have you with us.
Thanks
you, Christine.
for being here. I'm so excited to be here. I love this.
Absolutely. Well, you know, we were supposed to actually do this in June, and go figure, we got preempted that day.
Right.
It was the day of those Oklahoma tornadoes, or the day after. And then I'm watching the news yesterday thinking, really, this cannot happen again? Okay? Please, please don't let the weather be so bad that Pittsburgh Today Live is preempted.
We beat it by a day.
Whew, it was close. It was close.
Too close for comfort.
Did you have any damage where you are? Because you're in the South Hills.
Right. No, we were very lucky. We had, you know, a lot of wind and rain, but no real flooding or trees down or anything. I certainly feel for people who had flooded basements, and I'm sure there's a lot of cleaning up going on too.
Absolutely. It was bad, for sure. I had a crazy drive in, but luckily everything looks good today. So unfortunately for all those people, they'll be cleaning up. But we've got a fun show, and we want to start out because you've got your new album coming out.
We do.
It's called Feathers and Bones. When's it coming out?
It's coming out hopefully in September.
Okay.
They always say about albums, they're never done, they're just released. So, you know, we're shooting for September.
Neat. And Feathers and Bones, where'd that name come from? How'd you come up with that?
That's a song that Greg wrote for the album. It's a terrific song. It'll probably be the lead-off track of the record, and it sort of sums up a lot of the themes that happen in the record.
So it's been a little while. How long since your last record?
4 years, since
the
'09, since Restless Days. So it's very exciting. We were talking to some friends in the green room about, you know, just putting out new music. It's a very creative process, a very fun process.
Well, I know you have so many fans because you guys have been around in the Pittsburgh and scene for a long time in rock and roll. So why 4 years? What was going on for the last 4 years?
Family, kids, Christine. Little kids are growing up, and they take a lot of time and a lot of energy. And so, you know,
how old are your kids now?
My kids are now 8, 6, and 4.
Oh,
and
right about where I'm almost the same with you,
right
8, 6, and almost 3.
Right. And our guitar player Rob has kids about the same age too. So we've been very busy with family. We've sort of stopped touring for a while. We really haven't been on the road for 5 or 6 years. And so one of the fun things about this process, after the record comes out, we'll probably go to some places we haven't been to for a while.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, we've got a picture of you with your family. Look how adorable that is. Was that Halloween, or were you guys just playing dress up?
That was just playing dress up. No, that was Halloween a couple of years ago. That's a fun picture.
Too.
Thank you. I'm very blessed to have a beautiful, beautiful family.
Oh, well, it is fun, and how lucky you've got a fun job too.
I do.
Are you writing music all the time, or how do you incorporate the music?
It kind of comes in cycles. I tend to write more when I know there's things coming up, whether it's a Clarks album or a solo album. But every once in a while, you know, you get inspired, you pick up the guitar, and something just comes out.
So would you say the new album has a different kind of sound from what people, you know you for?
I think this is going to be just sort of an evolution of the band. I think it's a little more modern sounding. The last record kind of had a little I don't want to say country vibe to it, but there were some moments of country flavor. So this one's a little more modern sounding, and we're putting it together a little differently. This one's sort of piecing together as opposed to all being in the studio at the same time for weeks on end.
Yeah, and that probably gives it a different flavor just because of that. Yeah.
Well, what happens is the producer, Sean McDonald, plays a more important role. He's sort of, you know, we're making pieces to the puzzle, and he's sort of putting the puzzle together.
Cool.
It's pretty awesome.
Well, you've got this really cool way of helping fund the recording. Is that right?
Right.
Explain how this works. It's called PledgeMusic.com?
PledgeMusic.com, and what it allows people to do is sort of prepay for the album in advance. We're not really saying give us money for nothing. We're saying if you give us $10 now to help us make the record, you'll get the record when it's released. And then there are different levels of pledging. You can give $20, $50, $100, $500, up to I think it's $12,500 will get the Clarks to play a rock and roll show at your venue of choice, whether it's your house or a bar or wherever.
And there's some really cool things you can get. I mean, if you look here, I just took a sampling of a couple things. So like for 20, you could get the autograph CD, you could get a t-shirt package, and then as you mentioned, it goes way up. So say for like 125, you can get your name in the thank you section. For 225, you could get the whole autographed music catalog, and then even an autographed acoustic guitar guitar or the big one. You said someone's already gone for the acoustic show, is that right?
We've had someone inquire about the acoustic.
Inquire,
It didn't
okay.
happen, but it looks like the electric show is going to happen.
Whoa, for $12,500.
Yeah, in Destin, Florida, so we'll make a little vacation out of it maybe.
Fantastic. Well, what a great way for someone to get a unique experience like that. Okay, so you've been busy with the kids. Tell me about your upcoming show, because this is going to be kind of the kickoff at Stage AE.
Right, Stage AE, Saturday, July 19th. Very excited. Or I'm sorry, Friday, July 19th. It's just a big kickoff outdoor Pittsburgh show. We've been doing them for many, many summers. It's become a sort of a tradition for a lot of people and for us. So it's very exciting. And our good friend Bill Deasy, who you know, Bill.
Yeah, he co-hosted too.
Yeah, he's going to open the show, so very exciting.
Is it fun to play an outdoor venue like that?
Extremely fun, especially when the weather's nice in the summertime. There's just a great atmosphere, a great vibe. People are excited, and it's wonderful.
Yeah.
And Stage AE is a really world-class venue.
Nice. Well, we've been having some fun with some Scott trivia. We asked you to answer some kind of unusual questions and things we might not know about you. And so we want to start out with one of them. They'll be sprinkled throughout the show. But the first one we wanted to ask you was, who was your childhood hero and why?
Well, my childhood hero was definitely my father, Don Blasey, Big D to his many fans.
And you grew up around here, right? Your dad's?
Fayette County and Connellsville, and my dad and mother are from there, and they still live there in the house that I grew up in.
Great.
And my dad is 93.
Oh, fantastic.
And still doing great, watching the show probably, so hi Dad, love you.
Why was he your hero?
He was very hands-on. He was a real estate broker, had properties, so he didn't have a 9-to-5 job. He was home when I got home from school. He was my Little League coach. He was my basketball coach. He loved music. There was constantly music, great music playing around the house, which really inspired me to pursue my career. And the thing that he said to me, he said, you have to love what you do. You're going to do it a long time, so you better love it. And he encouraged my musical career. He was sort of a frustrated drummer. So he encouraged that, and that meant the world to me.
Well, that's wonderful, because not all parents would necessarily. It's not an easy career.
It's not an easy career, and I'm not so sure I would encourage you.
But very true, to do what you love, so that's
right.
fantastic. All right, well, we asked you about some other things you love, and we're going to be featuring them throughout the break. We asked you about some of your favorite places and people, so we're going to be in the kitchen today, cooking with a chef from Juniper Grill, which is out near you. This one's in, like, Washington County, McMurray area.
Right.
And they're building a brand new location opening soon in Cranberry as well. So I can't wait to try the fish tacos it looks like we're making. And also, we're talking about a cause close to Scott's heart, Gilda's Club. It's chosen as a charity to spotlight this morning, and there's a special reason why, so we'll stay with us to find out more about that. And we're talking about another really cool charity event, the Pittsburgh Vintage Grand Prix. We'll meet a real daring duo, a husband and wife, who each race their own cars in the Grand Prix, and they throw an awesome tune-up party too. So we're going to take a quick break and meet them in their full racing gear next, and we'll be back with more of Pittsburgh Today Live with my special co-host today, Scott Blasey of The Clarks, right after this.
Credit check. Lease to own and take it home. This month only, huge savings on Ashley products. Bonded leather sofas only $3.99. 3-piece queen beds by Ashley just $1.99. Home decor, home decor, home decor liquidators.
You know me, and believe me, the insurance companies know me. I'm Larry Green of Berger & Green, the injury lawyers. 1-800-999-2626. For 40 years, I've been helping people just like you get the cash, the insurance money, all the damages the law allows. I'll work as hard as I can to get you as much as I can, as fast as I can. 1-800-999-2626. There's no fee unless you get money.
Free isn't always good. Like a free haircut, free alterations, or free glasses? Then again, free can be awesome. Like Empire Today's big buy one, get two free sale. Buy one room of carpet with installation and get carpet for 2 additional rooms free. That's the kind of free you can feel good about. Schedule now. Empire's buy one, get two free sale won't last long.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today. defy gravity and soar above Seven Springs Mountain Resort on the world-class Laurel Ridgeline Canopy Tour. Experience the beauty of the Laurel Highlands in a way you never thought possible on the Laurel Ridgeline Canopy Tour. For more information, visit the number 7springs.com or call 1-800-452-2223. Seven Springs Mountain Resort, Pennsylvania's outdoor adventure headquarters.
No credit check. Lease to own and take it home. Certain other famous brand mattresses, $29 each piece. Incredible flooring savings. Laminate flooring from 79 cents a square foot. Tile flooring from 39 cents a square foot. Home decor. Home decor. Home decor liquidators.
It's an event people look forward to every year. It draws thousands of people around the world to our city. It's the 31st annual Vintage Grand Prix. More than just one weekend of racing, 10 days filled with events leading up to the race. And it all started last weekend with a big kickoff road rally. And look who was in the rally team. Team Clark. JW and Greg Joseph of the Clarks raced. Last year they were the champs, and this year they came in a respectable third place. And that was the kickoff to 10 days of race events, all leading up to next weekend when the Vintage Grand Prix racers hit the city streets and the famed S-curve in Shenley Park. This morning we welcome some real road warriors as our guest Vintage Grand Prix racers and big supporters of the event, John and Dottie Bechtel. Thank you both for joining us.
You're very welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, well, this sounds like such a fun event. I know Scott and I were talking about how we are going to go because it is one of the premier events in the Pittsburgh area. Tell me, you guys have been involved for how long, many years now?
We've been involved 30 to 31 years.
Whoa, that's fantastic.
We've loved sports cars for years. When we found there was a race in Shenley Park, how could you not go? So we've been there a long time, and about 14 years ago, I convinced Dottie, it didn't take much convincing, that we ought to buy a car and get involved in the race side. So here we are, 14 years later.
What kind of car do you race?
I'm currently racing a 1972 Alfa Romeo Spider. Dottie's racing a 1972 Porsche 914 6. Which is a lot different than the 4, a lot more power.
Wow, okay, so we're looking at the picture of the car. Tell me which one this is.
This is the 1972 Alfa Romeo,
Okay.
number 55.
Yeah.
That's the car I've been driving.
That is gorgeous.
It's
Wow.
a fun car, and that's Dottie and
Okay.
her Porsche.
Yep, 72 Porsche 914 6.
What's it like to drive a car that's that old? I mean, that's very different than racing a current car, I imagine.
A lot less safety equipment like the modern cars have now. And plus the race cars don't have headlights or anything that would weigh too much like a windshield wiper or a speedometer. So it's quite different than driving the cars on the streets now.
Yeah, interesting. How fast do they go?
Well, in the park, we can hit speeds over 100 miles an hour.
Whoa.
A lot of people think it's a car show and a tour, but actually it's a reasonably serious race. We try to tone it down a little from a regular racetrack, but not completely because it still has to be a race.
And that's pretty unique, right, to have a race right in the middle of a city like this.
It's very unique and only works here in Pittsburgh because we have such great volunteers. There's only one paid staff person that pulls this all together.
No way.
It's 1,000 volunteers, and it takes a lot of cooperation from the city. So it's very unique. Other cities have tried to do it all over the country, and it just doesn't work for them like it works in Pittsburgh.
Well, and speaking of volunteers, it helps to have great folks like your bandmates, the Clarks, who helped kick it off. Are these fellows like really into racing?
They are very serious car aficionados. They go to a lot of car shows, both here and abroad. And yeah, they've been racing in the kickoff rally the last couple of years. So it's wonderful to have the Clarks sort of represented there at the rally.
Yeah, well, I love the car with the name on it. It's
Yeah.
very cool. And then you guys have a big kickoff event coming up at Bossa Nova. Tell me about that coming up on Wednesday.
We do. This will be the 9th year for the Metz, Lewis, Brodman, Must, and O'Keefe tune-up party at Bossa Nova. And again, it's because of the city and Robin and Ann Fernandez, who own Bossa Nova, that this even works. We close part of 7th Street Wednesday, this coming Wednesday the 17th, and bring in about 30 rare and unusual cars, and the party takes place inside and spills out onto the street outside.
It looks like so much fun. What a great time. Only $40 to attend?
$40 will get you in, and that gets you a house cocktail and some light tapas.
And what I love is that this whole whole thing, the racing, the parties, is all for charity. Tell me where the money goes.
For the entire period we've represented, the Pittsburgh Vintage Grand Prix has raised money for the Autism Society of Pittsburgh and the Allegheny Valley School. And over this period of time, we've raised more than $3.5 million.
My goodness, that's incredible.
It's been great.
Well, fun time, a great cause. Dottie and John, thank you so much. And come on out and cheer on Dottie and John during race weekend, July 19th and 20th in Shenley Park. And for a list of all the Vintage Grand Prix events leading up to race day, including their tune-up party on the 17th at Bossa Nova, just go to the Grand Prix website. You'll find the link at kdka.com/PTL. Up next, Scott and I will be in the kitchen with Juniper Grill, a restaurant Scott chose as one of his favorites for today's show, and we're about to find out why. Plus, Dennis Bowman is here with a forecast much different than what we had yesterday, thankfully. Complete local details for the calm after the storm. Next, when PTL comes right back.
A common medical condition.
I've always had heartburn.
That can get much worse over time, and some people aren't
Really noticing how bad it had become.
But now local doctors might be close to a revolutionary treatment. Today at 5.
I could find 50 reasons to avoid going to the dentist, but not a single reason to go. I never smiled, and I pretty much had stopped talking. My dentures just weren't fitting right anymore. When I got up to a tube of denture cream a week, I said, enough. I went to Aspen Dental. They're amazing, and I'm getting a lot more compliments on my smile.
Right now, save $300 on Comfy Lights dentures. Plus, no interest financing if paid in full within 18 months. Call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL.
Aspen Dental's going to take good care of you.
For a little fun? You could scratch your way to instant winning. Play the Pennsylvania Lottery's new instant game, Wheel of Fortune, with 10 top prizes of $100,000 or a trip to Hollywood and an audition for a chance to be a contestant on TV's Wheel of Fortune. It's kind of fun to give your luck a spin. Keep on scratching.
You know Edgar Snyder & Associates as a law firm that protects the rights of injury victims and disabled people. But we don't just practice law in Western Pennsylvania. Our attorneys and staff live and work here. That's why we believe in giving back to our communities. We help to educate young people through our scholarship contest. We help to prevent underage drinking and drunk driving. We also support and volunteer for many other worthwhile programs in the Pittsburgh, Erie, and Central Pennsylvania areas. At our law firm, we're proud to make a difference in our communities.
Feel the comforts of home. Get to know my love.
Next, Dr. Phil.
Didn't you get this married to know and not tell her?
The $1 Million Custody Battle.
Did you accuse his girlfriend of molesting your daughter?
No, what happened?
That's a lie.
Today at 3, followed by KDKA TV News at 4.
And welcome back to Pittsburgh Today Live. I'm Dennis Bowman with you. Rain showers have been pulling off to the south and east, and it looks like everybody's getting in the clear here, although we still have some stubborn cloud cover, but the rain getting off towards the middle Atlantic seaboard as a cold front is getting through the area and moving winds around to the west and the northwest. Check out your current situation. Temperature ticked upward by 2 notches over the past hour. Mostly cloudy, 69 out there with a north-northeast wind at 8. So cooler and less humid coming in behind this front. That's what we've got for you today. And boy, we need that drying out as everybody in the South Hills trying to do the cleanup operations there in the aftermath of all the massive flooding of yesterday. Starting to see some nice breaks of sun, especially in our northern counties and over into Ohio. And this will work its way from the north to the south. So gradually, we're going to see some more in the way of sun as we get into the midday hours and right on through the afternoon here in Pittsburgh. No major storms coming at us here for a while. High pressure is going to settle us down. The one little teeny tiny fly in the ointment is that this system on the coast will kind of retrograde, as we say, or back up, and maybe throw a shower on Saturday over towards the Laurel Ridges. For us, maybe just a little more in the way of some cloud cover mixing with the sun. 76 for your high today. Very comfortable for you, down to 58, and skies will be mostly clear tonight. 80 degrees, mainly fair to tomorrow, and then we'll get to a Saturday, 83. 83 degrees, partly sunny, and again, there may be a shower over towards the ridges. More humid on Sunday, up to 88 degrees. We've not had a 90-degree day yet. We may catch one on Monday with a shower in the afternoon. Christine?
All right, thank you, Dennis. Well, if you're in Cranberry Township and you're interested in a new hotspot, we have got the place for you. The Juniper Grill just opened in a new location in Cranberry Commons, in addition to their already popular McMurray location. And Scott, you go to the McMurray location, is that right?
My wife and I love Juniper Grill. We go to the one on Route 19 in McMurray frequently. We went there last week for our 8th wedding anniversary.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, it was
very
wonderful.
cool. Well, so that's why we invited Juniper Grill here for their first time on Pittsburgh Today Live. We're thrilled to have the executive chef, Nicholas Bell, here to make one of Juniper Grill's favorite dishes, fish tacos. Good to see you, Nick.
Right. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about the restaurant, first of all.
It's American with a Southwest flair.
Uh-huh.
All right. It's upscale casual dining experience. We looked at getting fast service. You know, people experience quality. Hopefully Scott can attest to.
Absolutely.
What do you like?
Well, the last time I was there, I had the salmon, and it was prepared perfectly, which is not an easy thing to do with salmon. I like salmon sushi, so I don't really want it cooked a lot.
Okay.
And it was still really juicy and tender inside, but it just had this really, they just put it on the grill for a little bit, you can tell, and it just has this terrific taste. The crust, the outside is a little crunchy. It's just perfect.
Wow, it sounds delicious.
Yeah.
And it looks like a beautiful location, too. We've got some pictures to show you how pretty it is. It looks like that's part of it is the atmosphere, too.
Right. It's a beautiful restaurant inside, and also very comfortable, I've noticed. You know, it's just a comfortable experience. You don't have to get dressed up. If you want to get dressed up, you don't feel out of place. The wine is terrific. I could go on and on.
That's okay. Do you bring the kids or not a place for kids?
Yes, it's absolutely
Either
a place
way,
for
it's
kids. Either way, we've had our kids there a couple of times. They love it too, and you know they're very helpful as far as, you know, kids are all about mac and cheese and,
Right.
and chicken strips and stuff. So very accommodating.
Oh, that's cool. It looks like a great spot. And so now tell me about the new Cranberry location.
We opened just about 4 months ago. We have executive chef there is Christopher Perrin. He used to work with me in McMurray.
Great.
We're doing really well up there. A lot
So
of great
that's been
feedback.
just a few months and it's going well.
Yes,
Fantastic.
very well. Yes.
All right, so this is one of your favorite items that you picked. Tell me what you're doing right now.
This is the grilled fish tacos. One of the most popular. What we have here is some tilapia fillets.
Okay.
Seasoned with a little Cajun spice. We're searing those. All right, here we have some white corn tortillas.
Now, what did you just dip that in?
This is a mixture of just water and oil.
Oh, interesting.
A little vegetable oil.
Now, why do you do that?
That keeps it nice and soft. It steams the taco, gives it a nice little crisp crust to it also.
Okay, cool.
Remember for this for home, huh?
I know, absolutely. I'm going to have to make these because I'm always making like chicken tacos or steak or something, but this looks wonderful. All right, do you do 2 shells at a time?
We do 2 at a time. There's
Why
2
is
for
that?
each
I've seen that
taco. It
before.
just adds stability to it.
Oh.
It's a thicker taco, easier to handle and easier to eat.
Okay. And so you said the salmon was great. Any other favorites you have there?
Everything, really. I've had, and there's a lot of variety. I've had the steak there too, and it's terrific. I've never had the fish tacos though, so I'm really looking forward to this.
Very nice. And so tell me kind of what other types of things you have on the menu as well.
We smoke our own brisket in-house.
Oh, wow.
All right. Everything we cook on the grill is a wood fire grill. Gives it a great flavor.
Yeah.
We do braised short ribs, baby back ribs. We have a variety of burgers that we do also. Very good salads. We have one of the favorites in the restaurant is the rotisserie chicken and avocado salad.
I saw that on the menu.
Yeah,
that looks really good. And so it sounds like you guys also have a big margarita list. Is that right?
Oh, that is correct. We have quite the selection of tequilas. Actually, we brought one for
oh, whoa.
for display,
This
so we
one,
can.
this is tequila over here?
That is tequila.
Hold on. I've never seen a bottle like this.
Little Don Julio, 42.
Are you a margarita drinker?
I love margaritas.
All right.
Not necessarily at 9:30 in the morning.
You have to go back and help with the kids, huh? Probably not a good idea. That looks great. Okay, so how do you know when the fish is done? That's
I go by feel. I'm going to give it a, you can see how the flesh is turning opaque around the edges.
Okay.
All right. At that point, I'm going to flip it.
Uh-huh. And these look like they're really thin. Is that good? Do you want that?
That is perfect for the yes. That'll be perfect for the bite to it.
Uh-huh.
All right. The tilapia is also a very tender fish. All right. it's quite popular now is the tilapia. You see it everywhere.
Why is that?
Quite a lot of menus. It's people love it. It's a plentiful fish, and it's so diverse the way you can prepare it. There's so many different preparations you can have. You know, the flavors are out. It takes on a lot.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it looks delicious. All right. So tell me what you do after that.
All right.
I look at your fancy little maker here.
Now what we have is some bang bang sauce.
That helps.
Well,
What do you call this?
Bang bang the sauce.
Okay. What's in that?
Mayonnaise-based sauce that has a few different hot sauces to it. It's you know, rich and a little spicy to it.
Okay. Do you like spicy food, Scott?
I do.
Okay. Good.
After that, we have a little bit of iceberg lettuce. All right, just shred it down. We put that in each one.
And where in McMurray are you located?
It's right on 19.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Like near the Donaldson Crossroads area?
Yeah, if you're coming from town, it's just past the Donaldson's Crossroads.
Great.
Yes. All right.
Next comes the fish.
This one over here.
Wow, this looks good. Are you the cook in your family, Scott?
I am.
Are you? Wow. Because your wife's working
My wife
full-time.
works a lot, and I'm home with the kids, and I wouldn't say I'm the cook. I'm the preparer. I prepare things that are already...
Well, this is good. You're getting a lesson to learn more of the cooking.
This doesn't look that hard. I think I could actually handle some of this.
This was a pretty simple dish here.
Yeah.
We have a little pico de gallo over here.
Okay.
All right. Here we have a little fresh mango.
Ooh, that's a nice twist.
Make our mango salsa.
Oh, that looks so yummy.
Yeah, that does look really good.
Yeah.
Maybe
Do you
a
think
little
your
sour
kids would
cream
eat this
down.
too, maybe?
Yeah, I think they would. I think they would try it.
This is just some sour cream I'm putting down.
Uh-huh.
Again, for richness.
Wow. Okay, the presentation, I gotta say, I think we gotta get one of those little holders. That helps. No, it's very pretty.
All
Oh
right.
my goodness.
Every
Look
ingredient,
at
every
that.
bite.
Wow.
All right.
Okay, sorry, you've got more.
There
Look
you
how
go.
pretty that is. All right, Scott, how we're gonna eat this, I have no idea. But I do want to try one. Do you
Dig
want
in,
to?
huh?
All right,
Absolutely.
let's go for it. And
Let's
then I
do
see
it.
you've got the
We traditionally
beans on
serve
the
with some
side here.
black beans and rice.
Oh my goodness, it's real.
Oh, wow.
This
Cheers.
is gonna be funny. All right, cheers. Okay, that's so good. I love the mango in there.
Oh, man.
A little sweetness to it, little spice on the fish. Really balances out.
That is fantastic. Good
That is
stuff.
really
Do you need to
good.
make reservations, or we can just show up?
Reservations would be smart to do, but we do take walk-ins.
Okay, and tell me, are you open lunch, dinner, breakfast? When are you?
We open at 11 o'clock every day. We are open till 11 o'clock at night, Monday through Thursday, midnight on Fridays and Saturdays, and 9 on Sundays.
Great. What do you think? You're
I'm
still
hungry.
eating? See, I warned you not to eat too much, but you couldn't help yourself. It's too good. All right, so come on out and try Juniper Grill for yourself. They are in 2 locations now. They're in the north and the south, up in Cranberry and also in McMurray. Visit the Juniper Grill for directions and a look at the menu and some photos of their inviting setting. You'll find the link at kdka.com/PTL. Stay with us. We're having fun with Scott Blasey, my special co-host this morning. He is going to sing a song for us coming up from the Clarks News CD just about to be released. But first, we're talking about a cause close to Scott's heart. It's Gilda's Club, helping anyone dealing with cancer, men, women, children, families. Lots of good work being done there. See how you can help out too, just ahead.
I can't find my key. I know where it went. Straight out the door with half the rent. But I got this song, yeah, that I like to sing.
Tossing and turning on your old mattress? Get free box springs and free delivery at DFW Furniture. Purchase any premium king or queen mattress and get the box springs free. Order today, we'll even deliver it for free. Free delivery and free box springs. Shop DFWFurniture.com for locations near you.
I'm workers' comp attorney Mitch Dugan. If you're injured on the job, we'll fight for the check you deserve.
Thanks, Mitch. You got me the check I deserve.
Thanks, Mitch.
Call me at 888-99-DUGAN.
Who do you rely on? Who's there to protect you? If you don't have health insurance through your employer, healthcare reform can feel confusing, like you have to do it all yourself. Now, Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield has a free guide that shows you how to find the right coverage for you, simply. In it, you'll see the best ways to be certain, now and in the future, of things like affordability, plans that fit your needs, and personal service when you need it. Call 1-877-378-3326. Go to highmarkandyou.com, stop by a Highmark Direct store, or talk to your agent. Wherever you are in life, Highmark is ready to help you every step of the way. To get your free guide, call 1-877-378-3326. Click highmarkandyou.com. Stop by your local Highmark Direct store today, or talk to your agent.
If your first step and every step is bringing you discomfort, if your foot pain is interfering with the enjoyment of life, join the countless others that have found relief from foot pain.
Thanks to the Good Feet store.
Located in Cranberry Township, next to Boston Market.
Need a roof over your porch or deck? Ask Dave at 1-800-262-DECK.
Get free furniture at DFW Furniture this week. Buy this designer sofa and get the matching lamp set free. Buy this 2-piece bonded leather sofa, get the matching coffee table set free. Buy any 4-piece bedroom set from Bond Bassett and get the matching nightstand free. Shop DFWFurniture.com for a location near you.
Golf fans, you'll want to mark your calendars. The Milan Classic is coming back to South Point Golf Club in Canonsburg, Washington County. It's on a new date this year, July 29th through August 4th. This PGA Tour official event offers 4 days of great golf, golfing clinics, and a Women's Day, as well as concerts nightly. This year's lineup includes Ronnie Dunn of Brooks & Dunn, Pure Gold, and the tribute band Bon Journey. Tickets are just $25 and include admission to the tournament as well as the concert series. Proceeds benefit local charity programs. Look for the link at kdka.com/PTL to get more details. Now you can also win tickets to the Milan Classic. Watch here on Pittsburgh Today Live on Friday when we'll give away 5 pairs of those weekly passes to the Milan Classic. Get ready to call in to win. That's on Friday's show.
Players moved into the Big Brother house.
Let's get this party started.
65 cameras are recording their every move.
This is fantastic.
These house guests are ready to play.
I'm the toughest competitor.
And already hooking up.
There's lots of beautiful girls, good-looking guys. I want a showmance.
It's not too late to join the summer's biggest party.
Yeah, that's an offer you cannot refuse.
A new Big Brother live CBS tonight, 9/8 Central.
Motorcycle accidents cause terrible injuries. I'm Larry Green of Berger & Green, the injury lawyers. If you've been injured, call me right away. 1-800-999-2626. I'll fight everyone to blame for every dollar the law allows. It all starts with a free call to me. 1-800-999-2626. There's no fee unless you get money.
Berger & Green. Call today.
Want to add excitement to dinner? Introducing new French's Flavor Infusers. The easy-to-use infuser tip lets you inject phenomenal flavor in just 10 minutes. Marinate from the inside out with new French's Flavor Infusers.
My mom was known as the beloved coffee lady. She could no longer live alone because she was starting to get a little bit of Alzheimer's or dementia. So I called Family Hospice. I could already feel their compassion. Family Hospice made my mother very comfortable. I feel so very blessed. Family Hospice was the best experience for my mother and my family that I could ever imagine us having.
Compassionate care. The Family Hospice Promise.
Disney's The Little Mermaid comes to life at Pittsburgh CLO, July 9th through the 21st. Join Ariel and her friends for a magical under-the-sea adventure that's perfect for the entire family. 2 weeks only at the Benedum Center. Visit pittsburghclo.org.
Welcome back to this special edition of Pittsburgh Today Live with Scott Blasey of The Clarks as my co-host. I'm loving listening to this music.
Me too. That's some good music they're playing
It's
in and
really
out of commercials.
good.
Now, I've heard those before somewhere. I'm not
Just
really
a couple times.
a couple times.
Well, we really wanted to focus the show on things of interest to you, and
Right.
one of them you said was Gilda's Club.
Right. Well, I have close family and friends who are cancer survivors. And Gilda's Club, I sort of discovered through my friend Shannon, who will be here, and I love the work that they do. So I was happy to have him on.
They really do great work. Pittsburgh's Gilda's Club is an organization that provides emotional and social support for individuals and families affected by cancer. It was founded in honor of the late comedian Gilda Radner, who died of ovarian cancer in 1989. Now, the club in the Strip District of Pittsburgh is a busy place with all sorts of activities and fundraising events. Shannon Berry from Gilda's Club of Western Pennsylvania is here, and thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Good morning.
So how do you guys know each other, Scott?
Well, we know each other from the neighborhood, I guess you could say.
All kinds of soccer, church, school, you name it.
Oh, fantastic. Well, and so, Shannon, you're a cancer survivor yourself, so you really have a connection. Tell me what your personal experience was.
Yeah, so when I was 28, I was diagnosed with cancer, and I had, a go at the physical component of the disease.
What kind of cancer?
So I had intestinal cancer,
Wow.
and fortunately I didn't have chemo or anything like that, a big surgery, and fortunately I'm 9 years in remission.
Wonderful.
So I have a very positive outlook on things. But I wanted to start giving back in some capacity, and where I saw that there was some need is the social and emotional side of the disease, because we have great coverage on getting you patched up and healed from a physical perspective here in Western Pennsylvania.
Yeah, well, and we are lucky with such great medical resources. So explain, you've been the president of the board of directors there at Gilda's Club. Explain a little bit about some of the services that Gilda's Club offers.
Yeah, so we provide free social and emotional support to anybody that's been touched by cancer. So that means kids, men, women, anybody that needs some support in that regard can come to the clubhouse, and we have services such as yoga classes or running groups or children's groups, teen groups, you name it. You can come to the clubhouse and find someone to connect with to help you get through the issue that you're having with cancer.
And as someone who's been through it, how does it help to be with someone else who's gone through a similar experience?
Yeah, well, it's not for everyone being in that group environment, but for people that it resonates with, it's a very, very powerful mechanism to talk about it, to be in a group with other people that have been where you are, to feel like you're not alone with the recovery process. Gilda's Club provides a very, very safe environment for that type of group to happen. And I'll be honest with you, there's very few places in Pittsburgh where you can have that type of forum to have an open conversation where people across the table from you get it.
Yeah, yeah, and I imagine, I mean, it is a sometimes hard thing to talk about. Do you find that, Scott?
Absolutely. You know, it's the kind of thing where I've had people close to me who had the disease and didn't even tell me. So, you know, it's a hard thing to discuss, and I think the work that Gilda's Club does, as Shannon mentioned, you know, it's one thing to get people patched up and home, but, you know, what about after that or as they're going through that process? I mean, I think the support that Gilda's Club gives is invaluable.
And so, of course, it takes money to provide that support. So tell me how you guys are raising money. You've got some neat events coming up, starting with a conversation with Paul O'Neill.
Yeah, so Gilda's Club has a wonderful relationship with the O'Neill family. And as you know, Paul O'Neill was a former Secretary of the Treasury for the United States and CEO of Alcoa. So he has a great network of people. One of the people he reached out to this year to help us raise some funds locally was Sully Sullenberger.
Oh, wow, the pilot.
Yeah, he's going to be in to talk about some of his life experiences on October 30th. The best place to get more information or to get tickets on that is to go to the Gilda's Club website. You could find a lot of resources there about other events that we have coming up, but I expect those tickets are going to really sell fast.
Well, and Scott, I know you're a big news watcher too.
Yeah,
so.
He's fantastic. He's really good on the news. He's the ABC News aviation correspondent, and he was just on after the accident in San Francisco.
Oh, right.
So he's been on the air a lot, and he's a terrific speaker, and I would love to come to that, so I may be hitting you up.
Yeah, sounds good. We'll go.
Yeah, that sounds like a great event. And then the marathon, you're a big runner yourself. You guys are raising money through the marathon?
Yeah, Gilda's Club has a great outlet for anybody that feels more physically inclined to get get out there and do something with their body to fight back against cancer.
Yeah.
And the marathon's a great outlet for that. So you could do a relay, you could do a half marathon, a full marathon, you name it. Gilda's Club has a team that they've formed over the years. So you go out there, you raise money and awareness for Gilda's Club of Western Pennsylvania, and you run yourself a marathon. It's a lot of fun.
Wow. And how many marathons have you run recently or all together?
Yeah, I'm up to 5, and I don't have any plans on quitting. I love it.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, and I saw some other fun things going on. There's a Pittsburgh area Camaro enthusiast car cruise coming up. There's a kickball tournament. There's a tennis tournament. It's like so many people I find want to help Gilda's. Do you find that the name is getting really well known and people want to support it?
Yeah, that is absolutely the case. And, you know, and I'll tell you what, an up-and-coming group that we have right now, we have some young kids locally that have formed the new youth group within Gilda's. And it's great to see kids just doing something on their own, starting up something, giving back. It's really a wonderful thing to see happen within our clubhouse.
Neat.
So, yeah.
And if you're driving through the Strip District, look for it. It's pretty easy to spot. There's a bright red door right there.
That's right. That's right. That's our trademark.
Well, Shannon, thank you.
Right.
And thank you for introducing us.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me, guys. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
And to support Gilda's Club or to donate your time, your money, or attend any of the upcoming events, just check out the Gilda's Club website for the full schedule and all the ways that you can help. Stay with us. Scott's going to head over and pick up the guitar and
Ready
sing
to
a
play.
song.
Ready
We're
to
about
go.
that time from the new CD, Feathers and Bones. And then later, he's going to show us his forecasting talents. Yes, the weather. He's going to do the weather for us as well. So stick around. More PTL when we come back.
Selling your car? Well, here's some great news from WeBuyAnyCar.com.
We buy any car, any make, any model, any age, any price from $50 to $100,000. We buy any car, any. We buy any car. Sell your car the easy way. Go online and sell it today. We buy any car. Find out how much your car's worth at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
The new way to sell your car at WeBuyAnyCar.com. Oh.
Introducing great value from Assurance Wireless, a lifeline assistance program. With our free talk and text plan, eligible households in Pennsylvania receive a free cell phone, 250 free voice minutes, plus 250 free texts each month.
Now that I have Assurance, I can talk and text with no worries.
And if you need more, our $30 unlimited talk, text, and web plan offers a free phone, plus unlimited minutes, text, and web for just $30 a month. Our plans are the best value among major Lifeline programs. Each plan provides nationwide coverage and these calling features.
With Assurance, I can keep in touch at home or on the go.
You may qualify if you're on Medicaid, food stamps, or certain other public assistance programs. Call now to see if you qualify for the best calling plans ever from Assurance Wireless.
Call 1-800-385-0020 or visit AssuranceWireless.com. That's 1-800-385-0020. 1-800-385-0020. Call today.
Zoo for young, zoo for old, zoo for hot and warm and cold, zoo for meetups, mixes and mingles, zoo for couples and zoo for singles, zoo for smiles and zoo for grumps, zoo for smooth and zoo for lumps, zoo for squares and zoo for hipsters, zoo for brothers, zoo for sisters, zoo for tiny and for tall, zoo for me, zoo for you, zoo for all.
And I am back with my special co-host for the day, Scott Blasey of The Clarks, and we've been having a lot of fun talking, but I really have been waiting to hear you play, I'll be honest.
Thank you. It's been so much fun. It's gone so fast.
It has been fast. Well, so, okay, Feathers and Bones is coming out in September,
Hopefully
the new album.
Right.
So you guys have been busy recording.
Right.
How do you come up with all the songs? Do you write them? Do your bandmates write them?
We all have been writing lately. Greg, our bass player, writes a lot. Rob, the guitar player, writes. I write a lot. And this record has also been very collaborative. I've been contributing lyrics to Rob's songs, to Greg's songs, and vice versa. So
Nice.
it's been a really cool process.
Cool. So what song are you going to sing for us today?
I'm going to sing a song today called Take Care of You.
And what's that about?
Well, it's about my kids. You know, people say you write what you know about, and right now I'm immersed in the world of parenting and children, so I've been writing a song. This is a song about my kids. And just, you know, it's difficult, but it's wonderful.
Awesome. All right, I can't wait to hear it.
Thank you.
Let me start by saying that I love you. You know that I'll do anything for you. Ever since day one, you know you were a wild one, and keeping you in line was hard to do. And I've been wrong, and I know I've been hard on you, and in return you put me to the test. But our love is so much thicker than that water, and all I ever want for you is the best. And it's weighing on my mind, I'm praying all the time, Lord, just help me see this through. There are people in this world, some are broken, some are black and blue. But I know that you'll take care of me, and I'll take care of you. I know you're gonna go to California to search for fame or stake your claim to gold. But that thing you talk about, what you call freedom, back in my day, honey, we called that rock and roll. And it's weighing on my mind, I've been praying all the time, Lord, just help me see this through. There are people in this world, some are broken, some are black and blue. But I know that you'll take care of me, and I'll take care of you. And I know that you'll take care of me, and I'll take care of you.
All right, Scott, thank you. That's beautiful. What a neat message.
Thank you.
And, you know, so you've got your show coming up at Stage AE. Is it going to be interesting to kind of see the transition of your life from the old songs to the new, you know, the different things you sing about?
Absolutely. We used to be kings of the breakup song.
Exactly. Like you said, you write what you know.
Right, you write what you know, and so it's changed a lot over the years. So we've been doing this since 1986.
Oh, my goodness.
So 27 years. It's been wonderful.
Has it been hard to stay together that long as a group?
Yeah, it has been. It's not always been easy. There's been ups and downs, peaks and valleys, strikes and gutters, as we like to say, in the parlance of The Big Lebowski, the movie. But it's been a really great ride. We're all very close now. It's very like a family. We're all brothers. We've been through births and deaths and marriages and everything else together, so it's been quite a ride.
And so at the show coming up, do you like to play the oldies as well, the classics as we call them now?
Yes, absolutely. We still have to play Penny on the Floor and Cigarette and some of the songs from the early 90s that people love, and I don't think we could get out of the venue without playing those tunes. So.
Yeah, we're looking at you with a little bushier hair.
Yeah, it's the younger Scott Blasey there.
That's fun. How did you guys start as a band back in the beginning?
We started at IUP, Indiana University of Pennsylvania, in the mid-'80s. We all hung out in the same sort of circle of friends. We all sort of liked the same music.
So you were all in college there together?
We were all in college together, and Rob and Dave, our drummer, got the idea of putting a band together, and they had heard I sang a little, and I really just sort of learned on the job. It threw me right into the fire. I didn't know what I was doing, and we had a gig, and you learn how to do it on the job in a way.
And you said your dad was a drummer. When did you start playing guitar?
I started playing guitar. I was about 18 or 19 years old. Actually, I didn't start till I went to college, and I had friends who played, you know, in the hall there, the residence hall, and I thought, oh, that looks like fun. I'd like to try that. And I was a music lover growing up. I absorbed a lot of music, so I sort of put it on output after I learned how to play guitar. I thought, well, I'm going to sort of give it back now.
Did you ever take formal lessons, or you kind of learn on your own?
I took a few guitar lessons, and then I learned a lot from Rob, our guitar player. player, and then I sort of taught myself how to sing. And those first couple Clarks albums, my voice is very different. It's more gravelly, a lot more aggressive. But then I sort of learned how to sing, and it's pretty fun now.
And are your kids into music already?
Yes, they love it.
What are they playing already?
They take piano lessons.
Great.
So we're learning on piano, and they have little guitars they're going to start learning on soon. And they love to sing. They come up every once in a while. If I do a little solo show, they'll come up and sing maybe a Taylor Swift song.
Oh, how cute.
Or my middle one, Ava, now she likes to sing Penny on the Floor. So
oh my gosh.
It's adorable.
That is wonderful. I absolutely love it. Well, it's great to be able to pass on and share the music.
Yes, it is.
That's great.
It's terrific. And music's such a wonderful thing to pass on.
Absolutely. All right, well, check out the Clarks' new music on their new CD at the big concert, Stage AE, Friday, July 19th. Bill Deasy performing as well. Gates open at 6:30. Tickets are $25 in advance, and 28th, the day of the show. It's an outdoor concert, rain or shine, and you'll get to hear from the new album, Feathers and Bones, as well as your favorite Clarks classics. Stay with us. Scott's going to share his other passion, forecasting the weather, right? We're going to have Dennis help him out with one more look at the weather after this.
At the Original Mattress Factory, we work hard each day to build quality mattresses and box springs. We offer tremendous value to our customers by eliminating the middleman and selling factory direct.
Visit one of our factories near you and experience more than just a mattress store. Experience an original.
Today, you might be missing out with satellite and slow DSL. But tomorrow, you could turn your living room into a multiplex. With Xfinity On Demand, you get thousands of TV shows, movies, and more, included at no additional cost. Satellite and slow DSL have nothing like this. Call 1-877-863-3169 and switch to Xfinity TV, Internet, and Voice for $29.99 each a month for 12 months. It's risk-free, there's no term contract, and no early termination fee. Plus, Xfinity Internet gives you the fastest in-home Wi-Fi for all your rooms and devices all the time. So switch to Xfinity TV, Internet, and Voice from Comcast for $29.99 each a month for 12 months when you bundle all three. It's risk-free, there's no term contract, and no early termination fee. And it's all backed by the 30-day money-back Comcast customer guarantee. Tomorrow could be awesome if you call today. So call 1-877-863-3169. That's 1-877-863-3169. Xfinity, the future of awesome.
Only Eyeglass World gives you 2 pairs of glasses for $78 and contacts as low as $11.50 a box.
Eyeglass World lets me save on contacts and glasses, so I don't have to choose.
I wear my contacts almost every day, but some days I want to look a little sharper, and that's when I wear my glasses. They had my contacts in stock, and my glasses were ready the same day.
I get everything I want, including low prices.
Eyeglass World. Glasses that make the difference. Prices that make it possible.
Not only do we stand behind our windows, we stand on them.
In the movie Forrest Gump, I played Lieutenant Dan, a Vietnam veteran and double amputee. In real life, there are many heroes that need your help. Like Corporal Doug Vitale from Pittsburgh, who lost multiple limbs and suffered a severe brain injury while serving to protect our freedom here at home. In order to honor Doug's service and sacrifice for our country, my band, the Lieutenant Dan Band, will perform a benefit concert.
Get your ticket for Gary Sinise and the Lieutenant Dan Band, Stage AE on August the 9th.
Having cooling trouble? Get a $39 AC diagnosis with no trip fees and repair options. And ask about our lifetime warranty.
Value City Furniture presents the Warehouse Clearance Event. Our warehouse is overloaded with closeouts, overstocks, and one-of-a-kind items priced to move. Find select bedrooms, living rooms, dining rooms, and more at up to 70% off the original price. And for a limited time, some overstock items even come with free furniture. And special financing is available, so hurry in to the Warehouse Clearance Event, going on now.
Value City Furniture and online at vcf.com.
Wet weather can cause drain and sewer problems. Clear your drains with Gillies Clog Crusher for just $99.
Free isn't always good. Like a free haircut, free alterations, or free glasses? Then again, free can be awesome. Like Empire Today's big buy one, get two free sale. Buy one room of carpet with installation and get carpet for 2 additional rooms free. That's the kind of free you can feel good about. Schedule now. Empire's buy one, get two free sale won't last long.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today. Lightning can cause damaging power surges. Protect your valuable electronics with the surge protector for only $199.
What's on tonight? Brought to you by Aspen Dental. For professional, caring, and surprisingly affordable dental and denture services, visit an Aspen Dental location near you. Call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL today and put your best smile forward.
So welcome back to Pittsburgh Today Live. It's been a real pleasure, and this is one of my favorite things to do. I get to help Dennis with the weather a little bit. We're going to look at the 14-day outlook, the temperature trends over here for the next 14 days. Thankfully, in the next, in the next couple of days, we're not going to see the kind of weather we had recently. So, it's starting off today. The high pressure is going to build. We're going to see temperatures slowly rising into the weekend. Look at that in the weekend. Sunday, 88. Early next week into the 90s. Humidity is going to be ratcheted up there, and then, looks like summertime return is going to be up and down a little bit, and we're going to end on mid 80s there at the end of the